Hello students, a very good morning to you. Today we will complete our chapter 7, that is structural organization in animals. Since many days we are studying about this chapter. As this chapter contains about tissues and organ system that different type of organisms contain, and we are studying about the complete organ system level of organization that is shown by cockroach. As I have told you, we can't study in this class or in this in this your 11th class about earthworm and frog, so we are studying about cockroach. In my last class, I have told about the anatomy of cockroach, means its digestive system, respiratory system, circulatory system, excretory system, nervous system, etc. etc. Today, we will study an important feature of cockroach, that is reproduction. Today, we will study about reproduction in cockroach, whose biological name is Periplaneta americana. So students, here I draw two diagrams. This diagram represents the male reproductive system of cockroach, and this represents the female reproductive system of cockroach. So let's understand how cockroaches reproduce. First, you have to understand that cockroaches are dioecious animals. Dioecious means unisexual. Means here the cockroach contains their sex organs separately. Means male contain male sex organ, which is called testes, and female contain female sex organ, which is called ovary. So inside testes and ovary, the male gamete and female gametes are formed respectively. So let's understand in detail through separate study of these male and female reproductive systems. As I have told you that cockroaches are dioecious in nature, means they are unisexual. So here is the male reproductive system. It is consist of a trilobed testis. You know about bilobe. Bilobe structure means we can say this is bilobed. This structure is bilobed. But in case of trilobed, this is called trilobe. The structure of testis is trilobed, and the testis is lie between the 4th to 6th segment. As we know, the body of cockroach is divisible into many segments. So here the sex organs, both in case of male and in case of female, lies between the 4th to 6th segment, either 4th, 5th, 6th, or between 4th and 6th. Same for female also, the sex organ is lies between 4th, 5th and 6th segments. And the sex organ is located ventrally. Clear students? Sex organ is located ventrally. So let's see different type of accessory glands and the organs that help in producing gametes and reproduction. So first here you can see the testes. Here is a pair of testes. As I have told you, each testis structure is trilobed. Just below the between the testes, there is phallic gland is present. Phallic gland means, as we know, the function of gland is to secrete. So here the phallic gland secretes the phallomeres. Next, here is the vas deferens, and next is the seminal vesicle. What is the function of vas deferens? Inside the testis, male gametes are formed, or which is called sperm. After formation of this sperm, they move towards the vas deferens. Through vas deferens, they are carried, and during their movement, here the secretions of seminal vesicle. Clear? The secretions of seminal vesicle mixes with the sperm and gives a lubricating medium or liquid medium to the sperm for its easy movement. Then that sperm again comes towards the ejaculatory duct, which opens to the external genitalia of the cockroach, that is called ejaculatory duct. Ejaculatory duct means through which the sperm is released from the body, that is ejaculatory duct. And here the duct of phallic glands means here the gland you see, this gland secretes, as I have told you, that we can say as phallomere, which is called male genitalia, means male sex organ. So the secretion of phallic gland takes place through the phallic ducts and mixes with the male genitalia, due to which the sperm come from the testis through vas deferens, then comes towards the ejaculatory duct, mixes with both seminal vesicle and the secretion of phallic gland. As I have told you, here you can see, if I not write here that this is male reproductive system, then here is a character, you can identify whether it is male or female. You can see this is anal style. I have told you in my last class that anal style is the characteristic feature of males. Means this is only present in male cockroaches, not in female cockroaches. So here is the character to identify whether the cockroach we taken for dissection to study their reproductive system or any other system is a male or female. So from this diagram we can understand that it is a male. Again we can see that this is anal cerci or anal sulcus. No function is here as we are studying about reproduction. So they are just sensory organs. Their function is to sense. So students, this is the male reproductive system. And here is the pseudopenis. Pseudopenis is the external genitalia which is help with the mating with the female cockroach. So this is used by the cockroach. Clear? This is called pseudopenis. Pseudo means false and penis is the external genitalia which is used by the cockroach for mating with the female. Next is your female reproductive system. Like males, the female reproductive system is consists of a pair of ovaries and collateral glands and many other accessory ducts and glands also. So here the ovaries are present at the 4th, 5th and 6th segments of its abdominal region, and collateral glands are those glands where ootheca or egg cases are present. Means after formation ovum or egg, we can say, here we will say egg, that egg is glued or attached to this and gradually they matured and released for fertilization. So let's see the diagram and understand what is the function of different parts of the reproductive system in female cockroach. So students, you can see one ovary is, this is one ovary and this is another ovary. So here is a pair of ovary which is situated as right and left ovaries. Here the oviduct means which connects the ovary and it carries the eggs. Clear? Carries the eggs. Next is its uterus where the fertilized zygotes or fertilized ovum is present. Next, this part is called spermatheca. Means after mating, the sperms are stored here and fertilized inside the body and attached to the uterus. Next, this is called collateral gland. As I have told you that it is also called as egg case as eggs are attached to it. So it is called collateral gland. Next is, this is female gonophore. Female gonophore means here this part represents the female genitalia, also we can say as female genitalia, which is consist of gonohypophysis, means 3 pairs of gonohypophysis or gonophores are present between the vulva and anus. Vulva means the external genitalia. In case of female cockroach is called vulva. Like in case of human beings, the external genitalia or external sex organ of cockroach is called vulva, and the gonohypophysis, which I have right here, that gonophores or we can say as gonohypophysis is present. This is 3 pairs and present between vulva and anus in which eggs are deposited. Clear students? Then what happened after mating? The fertilized or eggs means after formation of the zygote. As we know that in cockroach the development is not direct, means development is indirect. Means when fertilization completed, then it directly not converted into cockroach. It is converted into cockroach through a nymphal stage, that is called nymph. Or the stage is called nymphal stage. And students, after fertilization, as we know, 9 to 10 ootheca are produced inside the female body. What is the function of ootheca? Ootheca stores the eggs. Means each ootheca has ability to store 14 to 16 eggs. If each ootheca has 14 to 16 eggs can store, then if one cockroach have 9 to 10 ootheca, then you can consider that 140 to 160 eggs are produced per ovulation. So here 14 to to 16 eggs are produced from one ootheca. Again, the purometabolous is the process. Means as I have told you that through a nymphal stage, that conversion of into adult cockroach by the cockroach through nymphal stage is called purometabolous. Clear, students? Or porometabolous. Porometabolous means development through nymphal stage. Again, the nymph molts 13 times to get converted into adult. Actually, the nymph and the adult both are look same, but the difference is in the adult there is presence of wings, but in nymph there is only presence of wing pads. Means after maturation the nymphs will produce or bear wings, but in mature cockroach there is presence of wings. So this is the characters of a mature cockroach we can see here. So students, this is male reproductive system and this is female reproductive system of cockroach. As we know that cockroaches have no more economic benefits, so we can kill them by using some pesticides, as they are spread many diseases and they also act as pests. Clear? And they have different color and maximum found in the tropic regions. Clear, students? So if the question will come, draw the diagram of male and female reproductive system, label its different parts and write the function of each part, then you can write. So students, you can see again, I am telling you, first you have to make the diagram, then you should have to label it, and you recall what you have learned in class 10th in case of human reproductive system, and you can compare majority of the parts that resembles with human reproductive system with only a few exceptions. Same in case for female also. And after fertilization, as I have told you, here the development is indirect, means not directly into adult cockroach, through a nymphal stage and the stage. This will come in 1 mark question, that what is porometabolous. Porometabolous is the process of conversion of or changing of the nymph into the adult cockroach. Clear, students? So this is all about your topic of reproduction in cockroach.